This gang of robbers stole 90 tons of gold bars from a bank in Spain. To make the gold easier to transport, they melted it down and poured it into water, turning it into identical gold pellets. Then they collected the pellets and dumped them into the sewer. With that much gold, blockages were inevitable. But the robbers weren't worried at all. A few years earlier, they had traveled to Antarctica and used their methods to steal one of the most powerful oil pumps in the world. Rumor had it that its power exceeded 1 million horsepower. They could pump all 90 tons of gold pellets out in just 90 minutes, sending them directly to the professor's base. Everything was already prepared there. The pellets would be melted back into gold bars. The heist was reaching its final stage, and everyone was working at full speed. But then I ran into a problem. Jessica and I were trapped inside a building surrounded by police. To escape, I tied a rope to a radiator, wrapped tape around my hands, and slowly lowered myself down, step by step. When Jessica landed, we slipped through the restaurant kitchen and made our way outside, literally passing right next to 2 SWAT officers. But just as we were about to leave, we saw a large number of police officers blocking the street ahead. With no other choice, we ran into a residential building. Jessica used her earrings to unlock the door, and we hid inside. Suddenly, the police intensified their search and began checking the neighboring buildings. Soon, they figured out where we were hiding. Luckily, they didn't break down the door. Instead, they called the apartment owner and asked him to unlock it. While he was coming with the keys, I frantically modified the couch. When the door opened, Jessica and I slipped inside the couch and hid. One of the officers lifted a couch cushion, and our hearts nearly stopped. Luckily, he only checked one cushion. After carefully searching the apartment, they found nothing. But just when we thought we could finally relax, Jessica's baby started crying. The situation became critical. The SWAT officers were already about to leave, but suddenly they came back. Luckily, they noticed a small kitten on the couch. Otherwise, we wouldn't have made it out. We managed to avoid getting caught, but it was only a temporary solution. I called the base, gave them our location, and ordered them to send a garbage truck to rescue us. My assistant even set up a small roadblock with his men to make sure the evacuation went smoothly. This was a scene from Money Heist.